There are moments in royal life the public never sees. No cameras, no official speeches, no carefully planned appearances, just family, and sometimes, those private moments become the most powerful of all. For Princess Leonor, one such moment may have recently happened behind closed doors, a family meeting so emotional, so personal, that it may have touched her more deeply than anyone realizes. It wasn't a ceremony. It wasn't a military event. It wasn't about public duty. It was about something far more important. Love, truth, and the future. As the future Queen of Spain, Leonor's life has always been mapped out for her. Since birth, she has carried titles heavier than most people could ever imagine. Princess, heir, future queen. Each title comes with expectation. And over the past few years, those expectations have only grown stronger. From official royal appearances to intense military training, Leonor has stepped further into the role she was born to inherit. And with each step, the world watches. Every smile, every speech, every movement. But behind that poised exterior is still a young woman. A daughter, a granddaughter, a person trying to understand what her future truly means. And according to royal insiders, this family meeting may have been one of the most important conversations of her life. It reportedly took place in the quiet privacy of Zarzuela Palace. No press, no announcements, just the family, King Felipe, Queen Letizia, and Leonor, a rare moment away from royal duty. A chance to speak honestly. And perhaps, emotionally. Imagine the atmosphere, the palace quiet, the weight of the moment hanging in the air. Leonor sitting across from her parents, knowing this wasn't an ordinary conversation. King Felipe, not speaking as king, but as father. That distinction matters, because while Spain sees Felipe as a monarch, Leonor sees him as the man who has guided her since childhood. And in this meeting, many believe he wanted to share something important. Not commands, not expectations, but wisdom, the kind only a father can give. Felipe knows exactly what it means to carry the burden of the crown. He knows the sacrifice, the loneliness, the impossible choices. He has lived it, and perhaps for the first time, he chose to reveal that reality to Leonor fully. Not to frighten her, but to prepare her. Sources suggest Felipe spoke openly about what royal life demands. The endless responsibility, the public judgment, the pressure to always be perfect. The reality that sometimes, personal happiness must come second. For Leonor, hearing this directly from her father may have been overwhelming. Because hearing about duty is one thing. Hearing the emotional truth behind it is something else entirely. But then came the words that may have touched her most. Words that reportedly changed the entire mood of the room. Felipe may have reminded her that despite everything, she does not carry this future alone. That her family stands beside her. Always. That simple reassurance may seem small. But for someone carrying such a heavy destiny, it means everything. Because even future queens need to know they are not alone. And then there was Queen Letizia. Often seen as strong, composed, and fiercely protective, Letizia's role in this meeting may have been just as emotional. As a mother, she understands Leonor in ways no one else can. She sees not the princess, but her daughter. Reports suggest Letizia encouraged Leonor to speak freely, to share her fears, her uncertainties, her private thoughts. And for perhaps one of the first times in a long while, Leonor may have allowed herself to be vulnerable. That vulnerability is rare in royal life. Royalty is built on image, control, strength. But behind those walls, there are still human emotions. Tears, fear, love. And this family meeting may have brought all of them to the surface. What makes this moment so significant is timing. Leonor is no longer the little girl standing quietly beside her parents. She is stepping into adulthood, into leadership, into history. And that transition is not easy. It's emotional, it's heavy, and sometimes, it's lonely. This meeting may have reminded her that even as she grows into her role, she still has a place within her family. A safe place. A place where titles disappear. Where expectations fade. Where she can simply be Leonor. That may be what touched her the most. Not the advice. Not the responsibility. But the reminder that she is loved beyond her title. That she matters not because of the crown, but because she is family. Royal watchers have noticed something different in Leonor lately. A deeper calm, a stronger presence, a quiet confidence. Could this meeting be the reason? Perhaps. Because sometimes the most powerful changes happen in silence. Behind closed doors. In conversations no one else hears. King Philippe's journey has prepared him for this moment. He knows that one day, Leonor will face the same pressures he faced. The same scrutiny, the same sacrifices, and as a father, he likely wants to make that road easier for her. Not by removing the burden, but by helping her understand it. And Queen Letizia, she likely wants to protect Leonor's heart. To make sure that in becoming queen, she does not lose herself. Together, their roles are powerful. One prepares her for the crown. The other protects the person beneath it. And Leonor stands between both worlds. Duty and identity, future and family. This meeting may have been where those worlds finally connected. And that's what makes it unforgettable. Because beyond the glamour of royalty, this is a story every family understands. Parents guiding their child. A child stepping into adulthood. Difficult conversations about the future. It's universal. Only in Leonor's case, the stakes are far greater. One day, she will wear the crown. One day, she will lead. One day, the eyes of an entire nation will rest on her. But before all of that, there was this moment, this family meeting, this emotional pause before history moves forward. And perhaps years from now, Leonor will remember it. Not as a royal discussion, but as the night her family reminded her who she really is. Not just Spain's future queen, but their daughter, their Leonor. And maybe, that was exactly what she needed to hear. Because sometimes the strongest foundation for a crown is not power, it's family.